Wow, we're always taken care of, and it's amazing. I always get the information, whatever opens, we can handle. And with these new gifts, it's easy. It's really easy for us to transform. So Holland, Texas, California, all over the world, Scotland, Lithuania, many, Austria, beautiful, beautiful. So we're London, with Norway, Germany. So we are representing creation, and what happens inside us is a mirror of what's going to happen on the outside. So I want to thank you all. And if you're watching this on the replay, you're in the system. So I want to invite, if you're watching it multiple times, you're in the system, and we will transform the entire system within us and around us. So let's unite. So just opening the space for us all to come into the space, inviting you all in, and inviting you in if you're watching this in the replay. So I'm feeling you now coming in. I invite you into the space, into your heart space. And taking a deep breath into your heart. And I'm so excited to share with you all the new codes that came in. Beautiful. And I'm also so excited. I've been waiting for the last 2 years for this go ahead. So I'm starting to teach. I'm going to start teaching next weekend. So Sergio was busy in the last few hours putting that together. So it's out. So I'm starting teaching again. So I'll be doing that next weekend. I'll talk about more of that later. So I'm very excited to start again. So this is an incredible time to be here on this journey, and we all did sign up for it, so we all can handle it. And when systems are collapsing, they create a lot of noise, and they tell us completely the polar opposite of what is truth. So the systems are collapsing. So I recently did a webinar on the reptilian brain, on how to master it, because it's like, I don't know, if there was a radio turned on in your car and you're driving your car and it's very noisy and you can't hear those subtle sounds outside, and then suddenly it's turned off, you know how to turn it off. Suddenly you can hear the noise of the wind, the rain, maybe there's a sea beside you. So you suddenly start hearing and sensing things different and connect to creation. So many of you here have been part of that webinar. So I'm going to just invite you to go on a journey of experiencing how it feels to make a conscious choice to turn off the reptilian brain. Okay, I have the webinar if you want to go deeper into this, and I will show you how to do it. But I want to give you that experience because it's just so beautiful and it just changed my life. So let's go deep into the system. Let's begin. So thank you once again for being part of this webinar. Thank you, Sergio, for putting it up. It's doing all the work in the background, and everyone for putting the information out. And we have a beautiful group from all over the world. So thank you. And for anyone new who's coming to the work and hasn't experienced it, I choose simply to bathe in the energy and relax into it. And how I'm working is, it's almost like the blueprints of creation and the patterns that are in our system, or the mindset patterns we've taken on from the ancestors or from the collective. So I'm working through them. So just reorganizing the systems in a way. Everything has a place. For me, there's no bad energies. They're just in the wrong place. So it's like organizing the system. So it's like we're organizing our house. So let's organize and transform everything that's open in the system. So everything that's in the world system, which is triggering you at the moment, is triggering you because there's a resonance in your frequency, maybe from your ancestors, maybe from past lives, maybe from this life. So they're all old patterns which have not been cycles, which have not been completed yet. And then we need sometimes archetypes to play them out. So we need the mad scientists to play them out. We need politicians to play them out. We need different people to play out old systems because we haven't accepted to complete these systems. So I invite you to, whatever's triggering you in your life or in the field, simply accept only what's yours to come back to you by simply take a deep breath. And then whatever belongs to others is belong to others. You can handle whatever belongs to you. So simply allowing these energies to go back to the origin. Simply put the intention to that they go back to the origin. And taking a deep breath into your heart. And you are a huge spirit that maybe forgot how powerful you are, and maybe a spirit who's not using all your potential. So let's start opening up your potential, and let's set the intention, whatever's in the way of your potential, let's transform it. So you're a great spirit and you're trying to get into this physical body, and let's set the intention and invite your spirit into the physical cells and the DNA. The DNA is very important to activate and to transform. So set the intention to breathe into your DNA and your cells. Simply giving space, lots of space. That's what we seem to be missing nowadays, is space with all this noise around us, okay? Space. Set the intention to allow space to come into your system right now. Beautiful. Now, anyone who's done the webinar last weekend, the reptilian brain one, will know this already. So I invite you to set the intention to close the reptilian brain. And I'm actually going to do that with you now, if you haven't been part of the webinar, just so you can feel the difference. So we're going to close the reptilian brain with intention. And then there's a choice. So we close it. So you can experience what it's like when it's closed. Another deep breath. Imagine you're breathing into your brainstem. All the distractions on the outside is helping us to go deeper. Just simply accept whatever is open in your system, whatever resistance is there, whatever distractions are there, whatever belief systems are there. As we close the reptilian brain, you can of course open it again, but setting the intention to experience what it's like closed. It's almost like closing your eyes and open your eyes. It's like that. It's simply with intention. So I'm just going to give it space. Anything that's open in your system, now we can transform it. I invite you to be aware of your body the whole time. Maybe sit up if you want to move, because the energy maybe wants to move. Breathe through your spine. As we go deeper and deeper. Set the intention to accept your spirit goes deeper into you. Okay, so what comes up immediately is when we're a child and we experience a trauma, it creates this bubble in the subconsciousness, and in that bubble is the trauma, and it's covered with an illusion. But it keeps a bit of our consciousness out, soul fragments out. So if you give me permission, I'll support you to clear these bubbles which are in the subconsciousness, because that'll bring back more of you. So just set it, if you give permission, set that intention to clear these bubbles which are in the subconsciousness. And I love this, it makes us much more present, conscious, grounded. It's almost like a piece of us that was absent comes back. I love it. Breathing into your heart space, being aware of your feet. So nice, it's 1010 here, very powerful number. Beautiful, as we clear these bubbles from the subconsciousness. Breathing from your heart up into this brain. Breathing into your cells, just imagine you're breathing into fresh new cells. And as each of these bubbles clear, then your soul fragments can come down, levels of consciousness can come back, levels of awareness can come back. So set the intention that you're inviting your soul fragments down, back into you, as these bubbles clear, and it creates more space for awareness, connection to come back. This also is clearing the bubbles which your ancestors experienced as well, because there's levels of consciousness they were missed, they were disassociated because of it. So just clearing them as well. They're in the genetic field, so now just reading the genetic lines now. Normally I see the bubbles in you, but now I'm seeing the bubbles in each of the ancestors as well. I never saw it so clearly like that. So it's the time that they want to clear them as well. And that will bring consciousness into the ancestral lines. Even if someone's passed, their soul is active in the system and can share the knowledge with you as you're transforming what they couldn't transform. And then also set the intention, whatever you passed on to your children, you're bringing back, and we can clear that as well. So this is going to support everybody in the system. So it's like whatever part of us was absent, sleeping, is transforming right now. Wow, it's the new moon. I hadn't realized that. Beautiful. This is working now within the genetic lines. So it's working with trauma that the ancestors brought into the system, which were passed on to us. So this is clearing ancestral trauma, which is playing out very much in the world at the moment. So it's like the old, well, it's coming up, the old Nazi frequencies are here in the world. So let's clear them from the system, wherever there's separation. I love this. It's really going deep. And it's coming up because it's our shadow aspects clearing. As we clear them, it opens space for all to clear them. Beautiful. Imagine you are the brain of the universe, okay? And set the intention to accept, close the reptilian brain. And as it closes, you're going straight as a creator and bringing down creation. It's like God codes. You're bringing down source information and information from the stars, from your star families. So opening this connection of creation as it's coming through the etheric fields. Past life information can simply go up. This is easy. Just let that information go up. And then your soul fragments can come down. Breathing into the cells, breathing into the body. Staying present with the body and the digestion. Good, very good. Imagine that your pineal gland represents the pineal gland of everyone. And we activate the pineal gland right now with source. Source inside us, and source above us, around us, below us. Fully turning on the pineal gland. In the pineal gland, there's crystals. Activating those crystals. The same crystals are in the spinal fluid and in all our cells in our bone marrow. So activating these crystals. Same crystals are in Mother Earth, carbon. I'm going to open up the sacred geometry now for the blood and for your cells, the physical aspects, soul aspects. Okay, so now clearing, a deeper clearing of the brain of illusions, fears, anxieties, or anything which doesn't belong to you as a creator. You can just clear that. All these old patterns, mindsets, we can clear right now. To go deeper, I invite you to breathe into your cells as we go deeper. Set the intention to clear any patterns you've taken on, mindsets you've taken on from your ancestors or the collective field, which are not matching you as a creator, as your soul blueprint. As your spirit is coming deeper and deeper down into the body and into your own nervous system, breathing into your nervous system, now imagine that we're opening up your own DNA, you're opening your DNA strands, and DNA has all the creation codes in you. I'm going to start activating your DNA, the light codes in your DNA. Beautiful. And we're going deeper, and every breath, you're awakening inside every cell. The universe is in every cell. You are our creation. Okay, the bubbles I was talking about they're mostly clear. So more of your soul can come down. Set the intention your soul can come in. Now going deeper, any fears, illusions, anxieties about now, the future. We can work with that now because that's the old patterns which have not been resolved in our system. So let's bring that information up, fears, anxieties, with this new level of consciousness and simply see them as old systems which have not been cleared, not been transformed. And we're going to transform them now because we are creators and we have the potential to clear them right now. Because you are the universe. You are the brain of the universe. You are the embodiment of the universe. And what you're clearing and transforming is clearing from the entire collective field in the universe. One mind. Breathing inside your cells. And more of your soul can spiral down into your cells. And take a deep breath into your bone marrow. And your whole being can come down into the bone marrow. And activating those beautiful crystals that are in the bone marrow. Breathing into the new space in you and the new qualities which have awakened in you. Miracles are happening now. You're a beautiful creator, beautiful being, beautiful spirit in this beautiful vessel. All your light codes can activate. Now bringing down and activating the Pleiadian coding, the Pleiadian blueprints, which are in your DNA, which adds new structure strands to your DNA and to your vessel. And activating them cellularly. With your permission, it's like clearing all the old habits, illusions from your brain and the subconsciousness. Density, depression, anxieties, habits. And the Venetian codes or star beams can help us with this. It really activates in our DNA. It's in our DNA already. Space inside you. The universe is inside you. The ocean is inside you. Earth, wind, fire, connecting through the center of all the suns, with source creation. More of your soul aspects can come down into your physical aspects, into your life, into your cells, into your DNA. And accepting your own qualities. Low self-confidence can simply leave. Stagnation can leave the system. Flow. Freedom. Sovereignty. From the highest supreme laws of the universe, I reclaim full sovereignty rights as a creator. And you can put your name in, your full name. From the highest supreme laws of the universe, I reclaim full sovereignty ownership rights from all timelines, dimensions, and planes, my full sovereignty ownership rights of my DNA from all systems. So it be, so it is. From the highest supreme laws of the universe, as a higher supreme creator, to the highest supreme council of the universe, I reclaim full sovereignty ownership rights of my free will back from all systems, including star systems, in this time and space. As a creator, in this time and space. So it be, so it is. From the highest supreme laws of the universe, I reclaim full sovereignty ownership rights of my immune system, of my health back from all timelines, dimensions, and planes, from the highest supreme laws of the universe. I reclaim full sovereignty, ownership, rights of the will of my immune system. So it be, so it is. In this time and space. Breathing into your lungs. From the highest supreme laws of the universe, my creator, I reclaim full sovereignty, ownership rights of my being as a creator, supreme creator in this universe, as a God creator. So it be, so it is. Cellularly. Breathing into your new cells, the universe and beyond. Breathing into your new cells. Fresh cells, vibrant cells, vitality, life force, power, driving, unity, directly connected to source inside and around you. Creation is flowing through you. How does it feel in this new space in you? You are a creator, you are creation. Let's activate creation in every cell. We are beyond this universe. Breathing into every cell. Whole system has completely reset. You are a new vibrational being, creator. No limitations. Free, sovereign spirit, creating. Playful, joyful, ease, streaming creation, streaming talents, unlimited possibilities. Any fears that open up simply as an opportunity in a playful way to create a new system. Breathing into your heart space. Flow, ease, serenity. Breathing deep into your digestion. Imagine in every cell there's a dolphin. Playful. Flow. Creative. Abundant. Joyful. Powerful. Limitlessness. Flow. The goddess is active. The warrior is active. The creator is active. The leader is active. Unity consciousness, cellularly and around us. Awareness. Any parts of our spirit that is in a different time and dimension, reclaim full sovereignty rights over your spirit, and you can awaken now. Cells are dancing. The music of the universe is flowing through you, vibrating through you, around you, inside you. Your God state is open, active, flowing, manifesting, creating a new life. Coherence, thriving, flowing, dancing. All ascended masters are streaming through us. Consciousness, wisdom. The ancestors are streaming through us. Wisdom. All our life's wisdom is open in our hearts. Life force, ease, And this represents all handcuffs in all timelines, systems, and planes. Imagine shackles on your arms and take them off. Just all slavery shackles off. You're free. All shackles on the legs, do the same thing, off. Free. All shackles on the mind, off. On the third eye, off. On the eyes, off. On the hearing, off. Full sovereignty of your freedom, your light, your abilities, your heart. Free, sovereign spirits. So all your life force, all your power, you can invite back in right now. Embody it. Imagine there's like a board game of the different systems, the old political systems, the banking systems, the medical systems, pharmaceutical systems. Imagine that's a board game, like a leg, like almost like a Lego. Okay, so that was the old systems. Imagine you're literally wiping the board clean, and what opens up is new earth. And you bring down your Lemurian codes. Atlantis codes can open. New earth can open. Imagine Mother Earth is in front of you, and there's a cloud around, like a sedation cloud around Mother Earth, and that is in front of you. And you have the eternal breath of life force and truth. And imagine you're blowing from your heart around this cloud. And it dissipates from this planet. And the sunlight comes through. And the ancient codes of Mother Earth open. Gaia opens. And we reconnect with Gaia in our hearts. And the Lemurian codes open up further inside us. They've always been in us, and they activate into New Earth. Breathing into your heart space. Imagine you always had this level of consciousness. You were born with it. And your timeline now is being reset with this new level of consciousness. And then you give that back to your parents, your grandparents, and all the ancestors with this new level of consciousness, that they were all born with this level of consciousness. So our systems are realigned and the timelines are realigned with this new level of consciousness, the Lemurian level of consciousness, through every timeline. And imagine you're doing the same thing with every single life you've ever been in, that you're handing this level of consciousness to yourself in every lifetime. And it's going back to every ancestor in every timeline. And all the timelines have been reset back to the Lemurian timelines of creation, coherence. And you're passing this gift to everyone on this planet. As all the timelines are being reset. And the Lemurian codings active in every timeline now. Breathing into your heart space. As the cycles are all completing and complete. Breathing into your new cells. And now there's so much space that your whole being can come down into your vessel completely. Your whole being's in your spine, active. Your whole being's in your DNA, your sacred DNA, active. Your whole being's in your cells, active. Your being is in your nervous system completely. The universe is in you. The stars are in you. beyond the universe is in you. The wisdom of the universe is in you. Breathing to your new cells. Your power is back in your cells. The power of creation, love, transmissions on a soul level, unity consciousness. Your whole beings in your spine, behind you, on front of you, in your left side, in your right side, in your roots, in your channel. Your whole new being on your left supports the whole new being of you on the right. Left side supports the right side to create as a master creator. Right side supports the left side to create as a master creator. Front supports the back as your master creator. Back supports the front as your master creator. The stars, the heavens support earth. Above supports below to create as your master creator. Below supports above through the heart as your master creator. Enlightened. Whole being. Embodied. Let's share all this for this new shift with everyone on the planet, to the whole universe and beyond. Through your frequency and vibration, because you've changed your vibration completely, your cells have changed completely, your life has changed completely. The universe is in you, vibrating from you. Lemuria codes are vibrating from you. Creation is in you, flowing through your veins, flowing through your blood. Free, sovereign creator, flowing through you to the entire universe and beyond. And back. Aligned. Complete transformation. $1,000,000% transformation. That's what I keep hearing. And beyond. bring gratitude into your being, to creation inside you, to all of you, to everyone in the universe, gratitude. To all our star beings and support helpers and guides, council, ancestors, every lifetime. For supporting us to complete all these systems and cycles. What a beautiful time to create New Earth. I'm starting next week teaching everything that I do, what comes true, I'm going to teach it to you. So I'm starting next weekend, and I'm starting with teaching how systems work. So I'm going to teach on Saturday and Sunday how systems work, how to connect to the God print in every system and be aware of every system. So I'm looking forward to activating that in everybody. If you felt really good with the reptilian brain of mastering it, I have the webinar from last week, which is very strong, profound for activating that and knowing how to do it. And also it's got the coding up to do it as well and connecting you with your star beings. Thank you, thank you. We did amazing, amazing transformation. Thank you all for being part of this. And it's a time to unite, a time to grow, and to gain the wisdom. So I'm getting very, very strong. It's so easy to see through everything that's happening around us when you're conscious of systems, of how they work, how they operate, and how you can be the creator in every and master every system. So for me, it's about mastering, being the master, being the creator of every single system with consciousness. So this is what I'm going to start teaching now from next week on. So I'm going to start teaching how to be the creator of every single system. So nothing throws you, nothing takes you out of separation. It helps you develop, it helps you to grow. Master your system, master your body, master all the aspects of your being. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you all. And I invite you to share this webinar because this was really profound for me personally. So thank you all. I want to thank Sergio in the background for holding space for us all to do this. He's doing all the things I'm not good at and holding the space. So I want to thank you all for being part of it. I want to thank you all for sharing this work. I invite you as well to share this webinar with as many as possible. So as many as possible can have the same profound shift that you just had. And this affects us and it affects the collective. So let's get this out and transform that even deeper. I invite you to watch it again. It's going to get stronger each time you watch it. And if you're watching on the replay, it doesn't matter. It's all active and it's all transforming. And you will embody more and more each time you watch it. So you are a creator. You chose to be here. You're creating a brand new system. And I'm very, very excited about the next month. And I'm very excited about coming into the new year. I've never experienced such profound gifts come in and shifts happening, powerful shifts happening. We're clearing lifetimes of topics in moments, and all the noise around us, there's much stronger gifts here for us. They are nothing compared to the power that's in our systems. So it's time to awaken, acknowledge that we are the creators and we are united and we are creating everything now with consciousness. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you again, and thank you for being part of this beautiful webinar. Thank you. Have a beautiful new experience with yourself as a creator and the world around you, and to share this new vibration of your being with everybody. Thank you. Have a beautiful new experience with yourself. What a beautiful time to be here. Breathing into your cells as the cells have changed. And you're going to keep getting stronger and stronger with every breath. Clearer and clearer.